Go.
I felt like you were about to go in here. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me get an IG up. Everybody that's rocking with us on YouTube, you about to go in here. Oh, man. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? I'm confused. I'm confused. Let me get an IG up. I'm getting a double feed. Everybody that's rocking with us on YouTube, you about to go in here. All right, I got that. Fixed it. This is a learning curve. Y'all are witnessing the learning curve. It's like this.
Yes. Live. All
Uh,
the way live.
we need a tech person. But what's up? What's up? What's up? Can you see the feed? Can you see the chat? Any of the chat? IG. What up, everybody on Facebook, YouTube? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me see. I'm trying to get y'all up on the screen so we can see all y'all. If you're on Twitch, you're on Facebook, you're on YouTube, you on Instagram. I ain't on TikTok right now, but what's up? I am one of the hosts. See, I'm toning it down. I'm one of the hosts, Magneto 7. And my co-host.
Unapologetically K. Hello.
There we go. So I want to start with this record just to get us in the vibe because I'm in a good mood. I'm just a little bit tired, but I want you to hear this record. Tell me what you think about
Okay.
it. Deja, what up? What up? What up?
I tell her, hold up. I see you glowing up. If they looking heavy, you might need somebody to come through and hold it up. Tell me what you need from me, cause I really need it. No, I wanna come over to see you. Bring that shit over for me. We ain't in Miami, but girl, understand me. I'm trying to dive in your ocean drive. I wanna slip and slide. Give me that drippy drop, yeah. That's my bottom bitch, but she like to be on top, yeah. She get the cream with me, she the cream with make it drop. She like when I'm sweet, but she let me more when I'm raw with her. Roll out a PDA, I'ma show my face in the mall with her. And if she hold me down and lift me up, I'll call her. She got it, she got the bait, I'ma bite it. Show you freak, she body. Not her only fan, but she sent me so many news. Tell me the truth, can I have you my way? I need to know about you 365 days. Fuck on a boat, I tell her hold up, whoa. I see you glowing up. If they looking at me, you might need somebody to come through and hold it up. Tell me what you need from me, cause I really need it, no. I wanna come over to see you, bring that shit over for me.
There we go.
We ain't in Miami, but girl, understand me, I'm trying to
So where
die.
can we download this song?
I wanna slip and slide, give me that drippy drop, yeah. That's my bottom bitch, but she like to be on top, yeah. She get the cream with me, she the cream of the crop, yeah.
They just go so hard. It goes so hard. You see why I play music now? Why
Yeah.
I play music? This is the reason why. This is why I do this stuff.
Mm.
But anyway, we got to jump in. I don't want to take too much time on music. We can do some shout outs right quick. I see Deja Ware, what's up? Kind of great, what up? I mean Azai the great, what up? Freaky nigga hit 69 guy. And nigga hit 69. He is. He is. Nah. What up? The real Tim Little, what up? Herbie hits Bronzo, what up? Bronco, what up? Hans Baker, what up? The real DJ Rich Smooth, what up, big dog? Know the image detailer, what up? Hey, as I said, left myself. Yo, I got to salute my man's properly. I gotta salute him properly. If I don't say freaking 6ix9ine guy, ever since Kendrick did that, I think so many people apply to that name. It's so many people that applies to that name. Freaking Aiden, he's a 69 guy. He's a 69 guy. I feel like honestly, I
That's why he ain't got no girlfriend yet because of that. Right there. Right there.
I thought that's why he would have a girlfriend.
Not announcing it like that.
How should he announce it then?
No, you announcing it. You're announcing it.
I'm proud of my man's.
I'm happy that you're proud of him, but that's not helping his case out. Come on.
If you met
I
somebody and
don't.
you said,
Mm, mm,
freaking A.N., he a 69
nope.
guy.
Mm,
He said
mm,
light skin slander.
mm.
No, so honestly, I mean, all right, I'm not gonna make this about me. How was your weekend? I'm
My
just
weekend was
gonna let you know
great.
something. I've been
Okay.
holding it. I've been holding it. I was gonna send you a voice note, be like, I saw you outside. You was a 69 girl too.
I know what you're talking about.
You were outside.
I know what you're talking about.
You were outside. So tell me, how was your weekend?
My
Okay.
weekend was great. My weekend was great. My son, their band got Grand Supreme. It was all good.
Okay.
Hmm.
Anything else happened this weekend?
Nope.
Did you go anywhere this weekend?
Nope. Nope.
Lies. So you didn't go nowhere this weekend.
I went to see my granny. I
Okay.
came home. You don't got no proof. You got pictures?
I do have pictures. You posted them. Yeah. Yeah. As,
Nah.
as I said, nah,
Mm-mm.
hold up. You was outside. Yes, you was outside, yo.
I was not outside.
You-
No.
so you ain't go to homecoming?
No, I did not.
You sure?
100,000% sure I did not go to homecoming.
All right, well, I'll take some of my grievance back then. Because
Thank you.
I thought for sure you went outside. Because I was like, she went
Nope.
to homecoming and I ain't even.
Nope.
Now,
I had my hat on, but no, I haven't been.
have you ever been to one?
Absolutely.
I feel like a bum for real now.
I used to work at the homecomings. Like, come on. Like, of course I went to homecoming.
I've never been to one. Everybody that's watching this on YouTube, I'm talking about A&T Homecoming.
G-Ho, greatest homecoming on earth.
Come on now, hold on. Let me give us a clap because we so both of us are Aggies. That's if y'all missed our intro and y'all missed our foundational pod, we gave y'all the rundown how
Hmm.
it's like now.
Aggie pride? Like, come on. Get out of here.
That wasn't what I was gonna say, but it's cool.
I know it's not what you were going to say, but we're moving forward.
He was a hymologist since the Himalayas. From the icy slopes of the Himalayas, he's been the icy man. But let me tighten up. My mama done came into the chat. What's up, mom? Look, you better be glad you ain't making. I ain't gonna tell you that.
Hmm.
I ain't gonna tell you that.
I'm going to hear about this later on. That's okay. Hey, mommy.
You gonna hear about it?
Hmm.
Oh, I got it. All right. Truth moment. Truth moment. When women meet the people's the dude's parents, is that like an extra perk in the trust category? If you met the dude's parents,
Yeah, it is. But I don't know. Sometimes it's not.
that boy good. Oh,
It depends on the interaction that the parents have with said person.
mhm.
Because I mean, they could just be like, "Oh, this heifer here," like
Nah,
it can make or break your relationship,
I
hands down.
I can see that. Nah, my fault held it down though. My fault held it down. They like, man. Now when the girls are leave, they're like, you ain't gonna find out one.
Ooh,
You keep bringing them. Nah. Look, my mama said, nope, that don't mean Jack. Oh, Jesus. But anyway, I've always wanted to go to a homecoming. I think we should plan that next year. We should.
Yes, absolutely. I'm down.
I've never been to one ever. So all
We
of my
need to get you there.
say what
We need to get you there.
I want to go, but see, this is the thing. This is another truth moment, and then we gonna get into our subjects. But another truth moment. I don't want to go to the homecoming unknown.
How can you go unknown? Because you're you.
No,
I want to know that part.
no. When I say unknown, when I come up in the homecoming joints,
Mm-hmm.
I want the Bentley leased. We park that joint in that little the little circle. I want to
Uh-huh.
park the little circle, get out that joint, have some Hermes on, had that ish on.
You want
I
to
might
show
even
out.
do Balenciaga glasses just for homecoming. Step out like all white, all white. Yes, yes, sir. Diamonds, ears. My ears are pierced. Diamonds. Yeah, yeah, straight like that. So if I can't come to homecoming like that, and they be like, "Oh, yo, that's mad. He be wilding." I saw him on Joe Rogan. He was on Fox the other week. He up
Mm-hmm.
for another Grammy. I want to.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be over there wearing sweatpants and a hoodie, eating chicken wings. Like you tripping?
That's I got to pull up. I got to
You can pull up.
hold on. As I said,
Hmm.
nah. I'm saying, as I, all the dudes feel that way. Same thing with I ain't gonna say that because I make somebody feel like a bum, so I don't want to say that. But I'm gonna say it anyway. It was we had how many high school reunions? Well, you ain't gotta tell yours. I tell mine. What 02 to 2012? That's 10 years. 2012 to 2024. That's another 10 years. 20-year reunion, right? I don't want same thing. If I am not one of the prime prep pick prospects, no, can't be a prospect. I'm taking, but a prime prep pick producer coming up
Hmm.
to that joint, I don't want to go. Don't treat me like, oh yeah, he did a little something. He did something. No, 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 no. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. But anyway, as I said,
Respect
that boy showing his age.
all the way.
Pastor Savage is gonna be my entourage. He gonna be in my entourage.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah, we definitely got to go. We definitely got to go to homecoming next year. So, uh,
Bet.
do I want to talk about my weekend?
Yes, you do.
But I don't know how much of it to be incriminating though.
It's
That's,
all incriminating.
that's the thing. So, uh, no, I ain't gonna talk about that. Not yet, not yet. But it does concern edibles, and I do have footage. That's all I'm gonna say. It concerns edibles, and I got this weekend was ridiculous.
Y'all had some fun, honey.
Oh, all right. This is not to encourage the use of anything. We're not encouraging the use of nothing.
21 and up club. I got you.
21 and up. Pastor Savage is at the exit stage left.
Put your church hand up. Put your church hand up.
It ain't nothing nasty though, dog. It ain't nothing nasty. I'm gonna say this, and we gonna go to our first subject. Y'all be careful of what y'all think them edibles gonna do,
Oof.
cause it might do something to you that you don't want it to do. You gonna think you about dead. Yes, you will. You
Not
gonna
the cotton mouth.
yo yo, and just imagine that joint happens in a restaurant in front of like. All right, that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't going. I ain't going. Yeah, me and Pastor Savage talked about it Sunday. So, yo, I honestly, I've been having fun with life, yo. I'm having fun with life. I'm not
Good.
no, no, that sounds bad.
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
having fun with what life looks like after 40, right?
Okay.
So I'm definitely trying to make sure I do what I need to do. That's it. Live life. Live it more abundantly. I gotta put a little bit of church in there. Live it
To the
more.
fullest.
So first off, do you want to where you want to go first? We got so much that we can react to. We want to go to the masculine men? Do we want to go to puffy sons?
We are not doing Puffy Sons, right?
I want to
Okay.
do uh,
Oh,
don't say that.
can we do that last? Puffy Sons last. Because that was just.
They don't know when to stop. That's
They don't. That is ridiculous. What are you doing? Go sit down. Go
that's
sit down.
what it's like
Go
though.
sit down.
That's what
Go sit
privilege
down.
is like. My mom said,
Clearly, that's what billionaire stuff is.
now, if that's what billionaire stuff is,
Apparently,
I have to be aware of what's going on in those circles. So I might
clearly you were aware of what was going on in those circles because you are part of the circle.
no, wait.
Wait,
You ain't gonna
hold
put me
up.
in there.
Wait a minute.
You
Excuse
ain't
me.
gonna put me in the puppy room. No. Mm-mm. You can't put me in the puff room.
Okay.
But I kind of want to go. I want to cover that nasty work song. I told the girl that the female artist that I was gonna well that we were gonna cover it. Uh,
Okay.
but we can go through one of these first videos. Let's go to the
Okay.
first video. Invisible labor. I think that's a good one. We
That
can.
is a good one.
I like that one. So everybody, please make sure y'all share this joint on whatever platform you are currently on. Make sure you share this. We're gonna have some fun tonight. This first video that we're gonna do a reaction to is you'll see. Invisible labor. All right, here we go. Play. There we go. Can you play? You're not gonna play? Listen, I be having the most technical difficulties. You would think I was just bumming it down here. It's like a bum.
Well, when I start doing the technical stuff, you'll have less to worry about.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And then your picture will be on the top of the screen versus the bottom of the screen too.
When you are the one who has to hold a lot of things in your brain about the other people in your household, it is called invisible labor. For instance, the person who remembers when people have to go to the dentist, when people have to go to the doctor, when people have to have their checkups, when things are due for this date. In order to sign the kids up for this thing has to happen. Generally speaking, yeah, the wife slash mother in a relationship has to be several steps ahead. And so oftentimes in our relationship currently, when you interrupt a thought or when you interrupt me reading a book or when you interrupt these things, I think what you sense is the frustration that I feel like I have because I don't feel like I ever get the free time that you get in terms of being able to just kind of like live in. She said she doesn't get the opportunity to her head. Men get to come home the vast majority of the time and we get to shut our brains down. We get to just relax. The vast majority of the time, the women in our households, they never get that opportunity. The reason why they don't ever get that opportunity though is because men don't afford women that opportunity by being equally yoked or contributing enough or stepping up enough or whatever you want to say, being proactive enough. And it's really frustrating to talk to men about this stuff, and even myself. But to come to this realization and trying to help men come to this realization that we don't contribute enough in our households, right? And that is leading to a lot of frustrations from our women. And I'm simply trying to point that out while simultaneously combating the idea that women's labor is not as difficult as our labor out. When you
So, all right, I give him a clap right quick. I want your 2 cents first. I
Okay.
want not 2 cents. I want your 25 to 30 cents to whatever it is, whatever your cents is. I want yours first, cause I have, you know, I
You
think
have it.
been told
eh,
I'm different.
Yeah, just yes. We're going to just say yes. because invisible labor goes into account where women are seen as already less than, right? So we
Well,
you
women.
go not all men, let me preface by saying not all men feel this way,
Okay.
but a lot of men do not value those extra little things that is considered invisible labor. Like I have to take off of work to go and take someone to the doctor. I miss out on wages. Then I have to pay for the appointment on top of have to deal with all of the loose ends that go with it. While the person who helped me make these children will neglect that, ignore it, and say, well, I didn't tell you that they needed to go to the doctor or the dentist or this, that, and the third. So then it can snowball into um, abuse, verbal abuse, financial abuse, neglect, and then it takes a whole nother turn into the weight that it carries onto the person. So whether it's the man or the woman, they have to deal with the guilt of one not having the things that they want to have, the guilt of having to do the things that the kids need without the support of the other spouse and the other spouse or person that they made these children with, being able to live their life vicariously through the lens of someone who is single and doesn't have any children. Um, and just live and be and not have to worry about it. While the person who does do the dishes, make sure people get their homework done, make sure the people understand that there are consequences to their actions and that you need to be doing X, Y, and Z when it comes to life, chores, communication, and just these little skills that everyone just takes advantage of and don't recognize that they actually have to be taught by a person and that you don't get them in the K-12 institute that you a lot of people used to get them from. It doesn't work that way. It all falls on the person who has to do them because they see that those things need to be done. And then they turn around and feel guilty because if they take time to read a book, watch a movie,
Yeah.
just do something for themselves, it's seen as, oh, you're selfish, or, that's not my problem that you didn't make time to do X, Y, and Z. When you did make time to do it, it's just that the other person felt like they needed to double down on your responsibilities that you have to do because they didn't want to chip in or help out with any of it. You have to plan, you have to orchestrate, and you have to come up with all these amazing ideas within a person. But when is it ever enough? When is it ever going to be a balance? The answer that I have seen, and I can only speak for myself and the experiences that I have,
Mhm.
it's not unless you find a better partner.
I don't think that. Let me clear my throat. Cause this is, me. Hold on, let me go back to the chat. Too. I got to pull the chat back up. But let me make sure
Amazing
we got this
ideas
joint
within a
muted.
person, but when is it
Why
ever
is this?
enough? When
She just be
is
wanting to
it ever
talk.
going to be a balance? The answer that I have seen, and I can only speak for
Sis
myself
just
and the
be talking
experiences
on
that
this
I have,
joint. Sis just. But I don't think that it's. I want to say that balance is possible, but I honestly don't think it is.
it
I,
is with the right person, and most of the time it's not with the person that you created the children with, unless you're just that blessed. And that's a small percentage of people that can do that and have that.
so it was. I don't know if you sent me the video, if I found it, or if it just came up on my algorithm. But the whole idea of the friends, like you being friends with your partner before,
Hmm.
it was a clip, and I thought that it was phenomenal. And I maybe, like I said, maybe you sent it,
It
maybe I
is
sent
with the
it. I
right
don't
person, and most of the
remember.
time it's not with the person that you created the children with,
Stop. Mute.
unless
Mute.
you're just that
All right.
blessed. And that's a
Everybody on
small percentage
IG.
of people that can do that
I'm
and have
sorry.
that.
I can't read the chat. But the girl was saying that she had to learn how to be friends with her husband because her husband picked her as a wife.
Okay.
That the clip you sent me? That was something else.
No, I think it was a clip that I sent you.
Okay. I thought that was a interesting thing to say because I do feel like, of course, friendships have to be developed over time, right? Friendships only come with trial and error. You learning this person's pressure points. You kind of can feel them out when they're going through whatever time in life. You're feeling it out. So it's not like I just bought a friend. Oh, let me open them up. Dump all of the ingredients out. Okay, I have a friend. That's not a friendship, right? It's real. It's really intimate, and it's a real vulnerable space for people to be able to get into for genuine friendships, right?
It should be labeled a partnership
I
because
can
it's so much deeper.
I can see that. So partnership, I'll go there. So when she was talking about, well, when he was talking about the dude coming home and relaxing, and I've never had, I've never been the dude to come home and relax. So I feel like what happens is with our society, everybody kind of puts that overall, the what is it, gender roles,
Hmm.
automatically put gender roles. He did this and she did this and she did this, and I think subconsciously that messes up relationships because it makes the dude, because I'm speaking kind of like you be saying, I'm speaking from experience. I'm speaking from experience too. It's like, no, like, like there's been plenty of times if I have worked from 7 to 3 and then go do a property from 4 until 8 or whatever, it's still more work to do when I get to the house. And not necessarily like housework, but tending
Hmm.
to, you know?
Hmm.
I've always felt like it was selfish for the dude to come home and not try to connect, at least try to connect, try to figure out, okay, is there something that you need help with? Like,
You
but
mean not coming home and spending 3 hours at the gym?
no.
Okay, that's bad.
I see what you're doing. I see what you. No, no, not that. It's so even with that. Okay, so I'll tell you this. I
Hmm.
can I can remember a time when I was starting to get back serious with trying to work out, eat better, and all that stuff. Right. I did for maybe a month or so. As soon as I got home, as soon as I got home, as soon as I got home, I came
Hmm.
downstairs and went in the gym and started working out, right? But
Hmm.
I noticed again, just because I'm reading the room of my house, I'm reading the room like, okay, no, this lady needs a break. These
Hmm.
girls want some time with their daddy. So I said, okay, the only other time that I have to do this stuff would be during my lunch break at work. I get about an hour, a little bit of change, hour, a little bit of change worth of work. I'm like, all right, I can just work out on my lunch break, pack my lunch, and then when I get home, you got me, you know, or or you got a lot of me, cause
Okay.
cause I'm still, and that goes to the balance part. I don't think that balance is possible when you're on the grind to get to it. Up front,
Mm.
initially, I don't
You
think.
know what I say to that, right?
What do you say to this? Tell me what you say, Madam K.
Communication is key.
It is.
And you should be able to do that collectively together. I should be able to come and tell you, hey, when you come get home, can you give me like 20 minutes so I can just kind of decompress and spend that time with the kids so I can kind of just ground myself and come back.
Hmm.
And with me telling you that, I would respect that you would be like, okay, well, after that, I want to go work out. So let me get a 30-minute workout in. And then after my 30-minute workout, we kind of come all together and have some dinner or something. And then maybe I'll get another 30 minutes in working out or something. It's
Hmm.
all about compromise and communicating the needs and wants of each other together for the sake of you, your partner, and your family. And so
Yeah,
many people just think about the individual,
I can get.
or they think about the individual and maybe a piece of the family, but then it goes right back to the individual. And I'm sick of that narrative because if we're together, it is a team effort. Um, if you have kids with somebody, it's a team effort. Whether you like them now or like them a lot or a little bit, it's
Yeah.
a team effort. Whether you guys stay together or you break up, it's still a team effort. And no matter what you do, you have to get over your shit and make it work together because you're going to be a family regardless.
Fact.
And you're going to need to have family trips together if you want to spend time with your kids' and your kids' because nobody wants to be separating themselves out just for the sake of, oh, well, I don't like him. Too bad. You shouldn't have opened your legs and let all this happen. You did. Deal with the consequences. Let that go. This is what we have. Work with it.
So what you're saying is, I ain't gonna be, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it.
You gonna be ignorant. Go ahead. I want you to do it.
I was gonna be ignorant, but now
Be ignorant.
I'm with it. I'm with it. So I go back to that Wayne Brady situation. The whole Wayne Brady.
And it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not a bad concept at all. But honestly, that's really what you have to gear yourself and pump yourself up for. If you need to go to the doctor and get you some medication, a Xanax, so you can deal with the crap that you have going on in your mind when it comes to unresolved issues, you guys both should have went to therapy and got all those issues out. But chances are you probably can't stand each other enough to even do that. So that's why you're in the situation you're in right now. You have to overcome the individual part and think about the whole family dynamic. It wasn't you weren't able to make it work out. Fine. But at the end of the day, you still have family. If he didn't try to murder you or she didn't try to murder you or kill you, you can work it out. You can make it work.
So I have a family member, and I didn't know the all of the details of the situation. I just know for years they've always kind of had a good coexisting space. And
Mhm.
older family members, like I'm how about to say embalming fluid old, but not quite embalming fluid old. But you know what embalming fluid old is, right? I just said like if he walking like this,
You a trip
embalming fluid is right there, dog. Don't walk that way.
on the last leg.
It's on the last leg. But
Whew.
so these family members, I'm not gonna say the name, but they have not been married since the 90s,
Mhm.
right? But she is still on his insurance. She's they stayed in separate houses. They're in separate states now. Both of them are in separate states. But if they're dolo, it's fighting. Like, can't stand you. But if they're with the family and they're in the space, it's like all love. It's like, yo, what's up? You want some chicken? I'm gonna go get the. So I was just like, I never knew that. I knew that they were married or something, right?
Mhm.
Something. I was just like, how does that work? And their daughter
Oh,
told me, she was like, yo, if my mom and my dad got together like in the same space for too long, it's over. So I was just like, this
that's
is
a gummy situation right there. That is a gummy situation.
I was just like, I thought it was cool though. Like it let me know that it is possible to
Mhm.
quote unquote coexist and not only coexist, but grow, grow together. Now I think I gotta put my instant out because it's gonna mess up the camera. It's gonna mess up my shot. But what I learned was he's had a girlfriend for years. She's had a boyfriend for years. And I was just like, that's the other thing. They've never got divorced. They've been separated since the 90s. What the hell? Like, bro. Yes, since the '90s. So I was like, this is dope. But I don't. Yeah, I don't. I don't. I think we have progressed too far for that old traditional idea where the man go outside and he work and he come home and he want to put his feet up and watch football. That's dead. That's old. I'm not that. When I was getting home from work, I
Hmm.
sometimes I'd be helping to cut flyers for her for a show. Sometimes I'd be helping to put something together for a sweet potato um, um display. Like I'm just like I know a lot of bums that would come home to watch football, but it's like no, that's not my situation. So I'm different. Two chains.
Good for you.
All right, so before we get out, because I think IG is gonna time us out soon. So I do want to start on this. I want to start on this nasty work record because this it's so messy. It's so messy. Yo, and I'm gonna pull the video up. I'm gonna pull the video up on the on this. You got to hear his part first, though. If you hear his part first, and then you hear her part first, I mean her part after that, it's good. I'm gonna say this. I think they captivated the audience because it's a lot of what's going on social media. So it's just like it's a home run. Long as they keep marketing it the way they should, this joint
Hmm.
this joint is out of here. Hold up, Reggie. Oh, my bad, Reg. I ain't even see you in the chat. Do you see the chat? Okay.
I see the one for YouTube.
Okay. Reggie says, look at the community. Also, so many other couples like that. Bro, burn sage. I'm not burning no I burn incense. I'm an incense guy. You know what I mean?
You might need to burn some sage.
I need to burn. That's witchcraft. I ain't no
It's
witch.
not witchcraft.
It is witchcraft.
It was not witchcraft.
Witchcraft. All right, anyway, look at this. Beautiful couple, beautiful couple. Listen to this though. This
Said he was your brother, and I ain't got shit to worry about. But you never told me that you had his dick all in your mouth. Nasty. We've been raising a family. We've been building the last 10 years. Took the DNA test. Found out my baby boy was his. That's nasty work. When you lie to who you love, 'cause the truth is way too much. Nasty work. You've been faking from the start while you playing with my heart. Nasty work. We're standing in the dark, won't stay in the dark. Nasty work. So nasty work. You know that's nasty work. Yeah.
that what? Nasty work.
I was not expecting it.
I wasn't neither. I said, Lord, it's so messy. It's like a Wendy Williams episode. Lord Jesus. Somebody come save me. I need a drink. I need a blunt or something after this. This is too much. All right, so that's his part. That's his part. You see, first off, your response to what he said to her. All the stuff she done did. All of this to him. She did all of this to him. Just for respond from the female's perspective. Respond. Why did she do it? Why did she do it?
You said, why did she do it?
Why did she do it?
Why did she have her best friend's balls in the mouth, according to the song?
He didn't say balls. He said dick.
Yeah, I know, but I was trying not to say.
Penis.
I can't unsay it once it's out there. That's just all I'm saying. Can't unsay it, so I'm not going to say it on this episode today.
Yeah, yes,
Um,
you're right. You're right. We got to monetize. We got to monetize on YouTube. My bad. My bad. My bad.
yeah.
So,
So,
so your response is what? Because I'm gonna play her response. She got a response too.
Reggie, he funny. He said, "Oh, cause I'm bro." All of a sudden,
Oh, they in the chat. What's up? What's up? She in the chat. Let me give her a clap right quick. Let me give her a clap right quick, yo. Hold up.
whew, Lord me,
Y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. I don't know if
messy. I'm gonna go with he did some dirty ish, and it there's nobody should say that you deserved it. So I'm not going to, but I can't wait to hear her version of.
but okay, I'll
Mm,
speak from his perspective. If I'm a man and my lady that did all this, you done had his meat in her mouth. You
you're gonna stay.
broke me.
You're gonna stay.
You,
You're gonna stay.
I mean, just depending.
You're gonna shut the up
It's
and
the
you're gonna stay. You're gonna be mad and angry and all this, but you're gonna stay.
I'm gonna think about net worth.
You're gonna stay.
I'm gonna think about
You
net worth.
you're gonna stay, and you're gonna drain your net worth staying, and that's your problem. Anyway, that's not here nor there. I would be out and increasing my net worth, and you had your 5 cents. You tried it.
You have to.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go to her. Let me go to her.
Yeah.
But all of the stuff she done did.
No, you're gonna be quiet and sit in the corner, and you're gonna stay.
I'm
So
gonna go to her.
this, you're
Let's go
gonna
to her.
redefine the relationship and stay. Hmm.
Knew she was my best friend, yeah. And I let that bitch stay in the crib. While I was out working, yeah. Y'all was sneaking and fucking in the bed. Nasty. Only reason I found out cause the go rap, but we don't strap up. You a dope boy, you should've backed up. Nasty. Now she saying she love you. Ask her, is she willing to die over the dick? Nasty. Ooh, when you lie to who you love, cause the truth is way too much. Nasty. You've been faking from the start while you playing with my heart. What's done in the dark won't stay in the dark, no. So
Y'all are both trifling. Good job.
Okay. Maybe some of this. Let's just revisit this whole conversation. Like maybe I overreacted just a little bit.
No, you didn't overreact.
Maybe I
It
overreacted.
was it was the right amount of reaction because that was excellent. Like the parody, it was perfection. It reminded me of I can't
You can
speak his
say
name.
Kelly.
Uh
Kelly.
huh.
Yep.
It
It's,
reminded me of all of his stuff like that.
it got the
Top tier.
Kelly on
It
it.
has. I can't wait for it's like you want to know what the next episode is going to be. You want to know what the next tea is going to be. You want
Yo, they did that though. They did that. I'm gonna put.
to know. Yeah, exactly. Your homegirl cannot stay.
But see, even with that,
Tell her
like
call her daddy.
even
Homeboy
with
either.
who homegirl staying at the crib though.
That's what she said.
But she did it. She welcomed her in the crib.
You're supposed to be able to welcome your homegirl and hope and pray that your man is not a POS and not slip and fall into her tushy. I'm gonna say that instead of the other word, but you know what I'm talking about.
I'm, all right, so look at this. This is how I'm looking at it though. All of them stories that your homegirl been telling you all these years. Oh,
First
girl,
and foremost,
that.
I don't kiss and tell. There is not going to be a time where I'm telling my homegirl about how good my husband's anything is because I
Really?
want you to stay your ass across the way. It's not for me to be talking about. I'm
No,
satisfied.
it's,
Absolutely not.
it's not.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I'm saying homegirl.
Even my light didn't like that. You hear that? My
No,
light
I'm saying
said,
the homegirl.
hell no.
Hold up. You gotta read the chat. It said, "Listen, it's been done so many times out here, unfortunately." Yep. See, but that's the thing. So if I just listen, I listen to everything. I know my homeboys, and I say homeboys lightly, right? I don't. I'm stuttering. So I
You
call
are. That's sad. That's sad.
Big Jesus, save it, Lord. But no,
That's so sad.
so no, no, because this is what I look at. This is what I look at. This is how I look at it.
Nope.
From a man's perspective, if the homegirl bad and yo woman been telling you she a hoe, I gotta watch her. She just out here. And then you gonna come invite her to the house to stay? You already knew what time it was. And then you knew that your husband was a 69 God. You knew your husband
You
was
gonna leave a Zai out of this.
yeah, hold on,
You
Regis.
gonna leave a Zai out of this. He has to get a wife one day.
No,
Again.
I,
Come on.
I think I but no, honestly, like you know the friends that's gonna knock down your old lady. You know the ones. Like you know the look in their eyes and like, bruh, I had
And that's why you're not going to tell, but like, they were like, man, how was it? If she had the ocean that runneth deep and she made you cry, you're
Woo,
not going to tell them.
woo.
You're not going to tell them. You're not going to even going to speak on it. You were like, man,
Hold on, wait,
you
hold
go.
on. So you saying what? You saying if I'm with one of them, right? And she make the toes curl, she got the water. Tyler. Make me win, make me wanna, make me. You know,
Yep, and she fine too.
she's not black.
Yeah,
She's what?
I was reading the chat.
Oh, if she out here looking
If
like
she fine and
everything,
she thicker than a snicker and all of this, that, and the third, what?
it's just exactly. So this is what she said. I got to figure out how to say her name. Is it Yaya? I think it's Yaya. But what she said, that's the female artist that's on the song. She said you don't even have to tell them; they just might be curious, and that's what I'm saying. But even with that, you know your homeboy and you know your homegirl that's curious. That's just a freaky 69 guy. They're a Libra, they're a Scorpio, like me, and, and you been looking like, man, y'all crazy, man. That's crazy, man. Ooh.
Sounds like a three women scenario.
So what y'all got going on? Man, nah, it's crazy. Nah, I'd be down in the basement. I'm cool. I'm cool. Don't go.
Mm-mm.
She been looking at him. Get an Airbnb for her. Pay for that. Use your
She could
devil.
stay at the hotel down the street, get her Uber to come to the house and make sure that she get back to the hotel safely with the Uber. Or we'll all take her and drop her off at the hotel together. But she not staying up in here.
No, no, no. See, now that might be an issue too. That might be an issue. I'm just thinking like a nigga would think. I'm just thinking like a nigga would think. If you got a hotel for, her, right? If your homegirl come in town, you know she out here looking like Gabrielle mixed with a little bit of Holly, mixed with a little bit of something thick. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you know she coming in town and she looking like that, and you know, I think that's another thing. Women got to start telling the truth. Y'all got to start telling the truth.
About what?
If you know your homegirl is one of them, she is a sniper. If you know she's one of them,
Hmm.
don't be like, oh yeah, no, she's coming in town. I mean, she's never here. No, you know what time it is.
Listen, sometimes
It's,
it's just the ones that you don't even be thinking about. Those are the ones that'll get you.
look,
It's not gonna be the ones that are. that you be like, oh no, it's obviously her. It's not.
No,
It's not. It's the other one.
it is the
Look
other.
at the other one.
It is the other one. And look, she read my mind. So Yaya in the
It's
chat.
not. It's the other one.
No, look, Yaya in the chat. She said he gonna drive. He gonna drive and tell you he went to Kroger's. He went
Yep.
to the store.
He went to the hotel. He went to the hotel.
Yo, that's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
thought that she left something in the car, so I just wanted to make sure that she had it since she
yo,
was at the hotel that was down the street and
yeah. And you got a trustworthy man. You know he holding it down. You know he one of them.
he wouldn't be going to the store by himself. I tell you that much. We going together. Oh, she left something in the car? Cool, I'm going too.
But even with that, like, all right. So if I were to try to set this up for things to go right, this is the only way it could go right. Your woman got to have her own separate account, so you don't know where she booked the hotel from.
That just you just took it to the left. Took it to the left.
No, listen, she got to help because if she
Mm-mm.
helped the friend book the,
Nope.
if she helped the
Nope.
friend book, if she helped the friend book the ticket, hear me out. If she helped the friend book the ticket, she don't need. If she know that husband's a little, no, book the ticket. You drive her to the joint, and you know where the hotel is. You know all that stuff. As the woman, you know where your homegirl is. If y'all both drive her to that hotel, oh nah, my boy gotta go to the store. He gotta go to the store.
He won't be leaving the house without me.
I gotta go
Cause
to Walmart.
the whole time that she's in town, won't go nowhere without me by his side. Hands down.
Somebody gonna be watching this on YouTube and have post traumatic stress.
PTSD
Wait
to the
a minute.
woo.
Oh Jesus,
You
but
gonna give somebody anxiety and a panic attack. Listen, if it happened to you, we sorry, honey. We sorry. But you know now. You heard the song.
go to the store.
He did some shit, so she retaliated. She said, I'ma teach you. I'ma teach you. You thought that I wasn't paying attention, kitty. Yeah, yeah. I was paying all the attention.
Oh Jesus.
How you like me now?
I
No.
got one thing to say before we got some more to talk about, but I got one other thing to say. I think the basic stuff that women have
Mm-hmm.
is overlooked by women. Is
Like what?
you say like what?
Mm-hmm.
Like the basic stuff that a woman does or the way a woman moves, that stuff attracts the animal in us. That wild skyboar. Because I just finished watching. What was that movie? It was a boar in the sky. I think the Airbender from the what's Avatar? The Avatar joint. If the right woman come through, just being in her feminine, look at she can have jogging pants. Listen, one thing about us fellas, if she just got them jogging pants on and she's feminine and she knows that she's feminine, I can't change no oil. Even if she know how to do it, right? And she just want to feed into that man ego. I can't really do that. I mean, can you do it for me? I mean,
He is, isn't he?
listen,
But you.
listen. That skyboard gonna come up there. Whoosh. You said you need a man. I'm here. Come here, girl. I'm telling you, ain't nothing like a feminine woman. It ain't. So I think even with all that BBL stuff and which I am, if you got a BBL for your own personal, um, whatever, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at it. But just know, for us men, nah, you can have jogging pants on. You can have jogging pants. Whoosh, whoosh.
I'm gonna try it.
Ooh.
I'm gonna try it.
Try, try. I'm telling you, every dude walks through Walmart. I might be telling too much now. Women, hear me out. Hear me out. If you just got to bum it, yeah, I gotta go to the grocery store get some tissue paper right quick, right? I want you to dress up, not super, like not nasty, like be clean, right? Be clean, But if you got your Crocs on, the t-shirt, no bra. Yeah, I mean
Did you say Crocs?
Crocs. I'm half white. You know I'm half white. I'm not an African American. I'm not
I
African.
got you.
But if you go
You're
to
not African, but you African American. Okay.
Yaya said, appreciate you guys. I appreciate you, yo. I'm gonna put this out on YouTube. I think Thursday or Friday, one of them.
That
So
song is dope.
and we're gonna have clips coming too. So we're gonna have clips coming because that was what nasty work.
What?
Mm,
I'm telling you.
that made me want to go do some nasty work. No, okay, no, calm down.
Okay, go get it, wife.
I'm not gonna do no nasty work. It's too expensive.
Is it?
It's too expensive to do nasty work these days. How y'all doing nasty work in a recession? I can't. Anyway. But yeah, women, bum it out. Wear the jogging pants. If your joints is all the way down here, okay, wear a bra. But wear a t-shirt. Don't have a bonnet on. No bonnets. No bonnets. Have that hair out. Just even if it's fake, just make it look like something. Just some basic though. Basic. Them glasses. Oh, baby. Put them glasses on. Negroes, nigga, you gonna think somebody cooked a steak. Nigga, oh, wait. They gonna be like, what? I'm telling you, I, we've done it too many times. Us fellas, we just look at each other like this.
So I have a question to go with that.
Talk to me.
So when you're out, so the men that just stare at you and don't say anything, is it because you scared, you're married, not supposed to be looking, you scared married and you're not supposed to be looking, or you're just a pervert? Is it all of the above?
None of the above.
Hmm.
None of the above. Cause I mean, I think of it like this. Like women, I ask you the same question. If a woman sees a dude that's diesel walking through the store, he on his masculine, you know this Negro just finished cutting grass. He half stink, but he got the eyes that y'all like. He got the charisma. He smiled, give you a little smirk. He walked down the other aisle. You are gonna be running like, mm, is that beefcake? What is? Yes, is no. That
Mm-mm.
ain't how y'all. That sure. If a Idris Elba looking MF will come through the grocery store, you telling me he ain't gonna get the, mm, what's that? Really?
No.
The average woman, not speaking, not don't speak for yourself. The average woman.
Yeah.
Okay. What would the response be then?
For them,
Yeah.
oh damn, hey baby. They're not going to keep it to themselves. They gonna say something out loud.
Okay. So I think that speaks to the switch that we have now, where the women are kind of self-sustaining. I'm gonna stay away from the independent woman because y'all told my A up. Instagram told me up. I ain't even talk about that. Instagram said no, 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 no,
What
no,
about that?
no. Boop. I said, God dang. Instagram took them folk from me immediately. But self-sustaining women, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think that when that switch started to happen and the dudes could no longer lean on the finance to bag the woman,
Control.
not necessarily control though. Not necessarily control. Maybe use a
It's
strong word.
because that's what it is. Like you don't need to have all these crazy finances to bag a woman. You don't. You just need to be a upstanding individual. And you know how few upstanding individuals there are? A lot.
I'm
You
thinking
know
though.
why they're aggressive, Reggie? Because there's not a lot of straight men that are not in a polygamous relationship or a hoe. So if they see somebody that is about something, they're going to grab a hold to you and stick to you like Velcro.
Uh, I can. I don't see that though. I don't see it. And
But
I'm
it's because
trying to.
you're in Atlanta.
You say because I'm in Atlanta.
Hmm.
Is it
You
different?
already, you saw the video that I sent you about about the Carolinas, honey.
Yo, everybody in Carolina, y'all gotta do better, yo. Y'all got to do.
Two.
Y'all have a really, really bad rep for dating right now.
Oh my gosh.
Do better. But Atlanta got the same rep though, to a certain extent.
Okay.
To a certain extent, because I think like this, like it's so many superficial people. Everybody in Atlanta, I love y'all. Y'all know I'm an implant. I've been here since 2011. I have been sewing into your economy. I am I'm a resident of Atlanta. So, but
Fix that.
what I notice is it's a lot of superficial people. Dang, IG just died, so it's fine. But it's a lot of superficial people that come to the city and they go get it, right? They become very successful. But then when it comes to the relationship category, they try to treat it like it's just another transaction. And I think that transactional mindset has messed up
A lot of people.
expectations. It messed up the expectation of not only providing, but the expectation of what does a date look like, or
Hmm.
what does an approach look like. Oh, he ain't have this on. Oh, well, you drive this. Like, I feel like all of those expectations is what made dudes fall back more. Even the ones that end up getting to it, like even the ones that end up getting the money, because it's like, all right, I could lead with money because that's what I focused on getting for so long, and I'm proud of myself for getting to it. But if I lean in on the money to bag her, I'm gonna always be paying for love. I'm gonna always be paying to have this relationship, and I think dudes is just like, all right, I'm done. It's easier just to whack off. I think that's where we are. Let me see. What would you say? 45 plus women be the worst.
Or the best, depending on what you're looking for. I mean, I wouldn't know, but I can't wait to hear about it.
It's a lot. And I just even I think about it's I always go back to the same conversation I had with Habit years ago. And he was like, yo, he was like, if you find somebody that can ride it out with you through this whole process, like bro, like that's golden cause once you make it, you can't trust none of these hoes. So I was like, interesting. Interesting. And when he said it, honestly, I thought he was coming from a jaded place. I
Hmm.
was like, nah, he just jaded. Like he ain't really he mad at something. Somebody he
Hmm.
dated years ago probably let him down, and then he focused on work, as we always do. Focused on work, got to it. Now he can't trust nobody. To him.
But he was talking about transactional love.
Right. Right. And
There are a lot of people out here that do it, and I have saw some people that I know that do it. But here's the thing: if someone has made it, let's say you get with someone who is two notches above where you are, there's always going to be something that you're going to be looking at like, well, how is this going to work? Is this going to be okay? Am I bringing enough to the table? Or you have someone who only sees transactional things as a level of love instead of acts of kindness or acts of service. They
mm,
don't see that as love. Like if you can't buy me something, then what are you doing for me? You're not doing anything for me. But they're doing all the invisible labor things
right.
that you don't have to think about, like making sure that you eat, making sure that you're taken care of, making sure that you have, home cooked meals and making sure that you're okay with everything. How would you want a man to approach you? Is that a real question?
I guess so.
Honestly, I would want someone to approach me honestly.
Honestly.
Let me tell you something. I have had so many people pretend to be interested in me thinking that I was going to put them in the hands of someone else who could do something for them. Let me tell you what, I'm not gonna put you on. I could know a Grammy award winning producer, but guess what I'm not gonna do? I'm not gonna put you on. You're gonna put yourself on because
about
I'm not helping
you.
you.
I just got to
You know why?
be me. I just got to be me. It's about you. It's about you.
It should be about me, but it's not about me. It's about you.
No.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
So
I'm like, I told somebody, I don't know who that is.
you denied me like Jesus?
I called you by your government name. They were like, "Well, who is that?" See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Get up out my face. Go find something else to be or do or anything. I'm not it. Like,
Why did you deny me like Jesus?
because if you are bold enough to try to go through a third party, you should be bold enough to put your big grown drawers on and go talk for yourself.
So back to you. No, no. I don't want to. So yo, Devin. I want to take it off of her technically and say how should men approach women? Would you still
How
stick
should
with honestly? You would still stick with honesty?
I would still say honestly. Like if you honestly only want to stick your private parts in my private parts and see if they fit, you can honestly tell me that and I will honestly tell you to go read between the lines and find somewhere else to be at. That
That
is
might
perfectly
be a
fine.
part,
But
though.
I just am going to communicate with you and tell you that I'm not interested. I'm interested in something else.
Oh Jesus.
But I would want you to be honest about it. If that's what you want, then you can say that's what you want. Don't waste my time and don't waste yours.
So how they
I
gonna
can make more money, but I can't make more time.
how they
Can
got
always make more money. I cannot make more time.
how they got to ask?
Open your mouth. Open your mouth. That's how you ask. I'm not going to give you the blueprint on how to ask a girl out because that was up to your daddy or your mother or somebody else that's close to you. I'm not going to tell you how you're going to attempt to try to get with me because you want me to give you a pass.
He
I'm
wanna
not giving you a pass.
oh
Excuse
unlock
me?
unlock the box. The
Keep it locked.
code.
Exactly. We too old to be playing that whole cat and mouse game. I don't have time for that. And also, I'm going to say this very strictly. If you want me to come somewhere with you or go out with you or go hang out with you, please don't tell me, "Hey, are you going to go so and so on Thursday?" No. Should I go somewhere on Thursday? I mean, you can if you want to. Okay, well then I choose not. You can either say that you want me to show up or you can go sit down.
Okay, so what's a healthy amount of play for you? God dang, cause you ain't giving nobody no reach. You got
That's not play. That is a game. That's a game. So if you're gonna come with me with a game, then I'm gonna play that game with you. Is there a reason why I need to be going to go do that? Let me say it like this. Should I be trying to come and see you?
ooh ooh say it like that.
I did say it like that. But now I'm gonna say it with my chest. You can read between the lines and you can say what you want, or you can leave me alone. Stop playing. Stop playing.
Lord,
Too grown. All you have to do is say what you want and mean it. That's all you have to do. Be honest about what you want. Be honest about what you're interested in. Be honest about how you want to get to know someone. Just be honest and open about it. I spent too long and too much time in my life being with someone who did not want to be with me because they hated everything about me. They didn't like the fact that I dance all the time. I sing all the time. I do all these things. I paint, I draw, I do all these different things. And it was annoying to that person. I don't need that. I'm not going to give you a blueprint on how you're supposed to ask a woman out. You're a grown adult. If you are interested in a person, all you have to do is say, "Hey, I would like to get to know you better." Say that.
I wanna know ya.
Say it. Like I'm
Okay.
like there's too much going on in the world and too much time is wasted because you just want to play games. Don't play games with my time. Don't play games with my heart. Don't play games with anything because you can end up reading between the lines and trying to figure out why you got pepper spray in your eyes. Like, get out of my face.
Dang, pepper spray,
Pepper spray is better than a bullet.
a bullet. Why you?
It's better than a bullet.
Oh Jesus, man, we need to refrain from the. the
This is why I said you say what you want.
so this is the thing, and this is I will have to cut the dudes a little bit of slack, just a little bit, from this standpoint. I don't know, and I already know what you're gonna say. I already know what you're gonna say before you say it. I'm Jesus' son. Big one too, not the little Jesus, the big one. The one that rolled anyway. So I think for a lot of dudes, they have not been. No, let me say that.
Say it.
No,
Too
I
late.
have to say it.
Mm-mm.
No.
Don't say it.
I
No,
don't.
no,
I don't think
no.
they're
Oh,
privy.
no, no.
Are you doing me? You're doing me to me.
Yeah.
So I don't think a lot of dudes are privy to the approach, right? And I think a lot of dudes are afraid of rejection. I think a lot of dudes have not got their reps um, in approaching women. So when it is someone that they might have like a high regard, a high respect, they feel like, yo, she is beautiful, she's amazing, she's everything that I think I want that. But then it's like I have all of these emotions built up, so I don't have no reps in the gym. When I'm saying reps in the gym, like approaching women on a consistent basis, I don't have no reps in the gym. So it's like, what happens if she just trashes me? And I think a lot of dudes stop there. And then if they do get the conversation, if they do get somebody like you, I feel like you're gracious. I feel like you're gracious. But if they do get somebody like you that seems somewhat approachable, and they wanna approach you, they haven't even got to part two of a conversation. So it's just like, oh, she responded.
Then they don't say, after I respond, then they don't have anything to say. Like, they don't know what to say next. And it's just like, oh, I didn't think that you would say anything. Okay, well, now I'm not going to say anything after this. Okay.
No, and they're not afraid of rejection. They're afraid of humiliation and rejection. Yeah, they're afraid of humiliation and rejection.
But so is a woman.
But it don't seem like that. I'm gonna tell you from a dude standpoint. From a dude standpoint, we feel like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna just say it. But we feel like y'all got the magical treasure box between y'all legs.
We do have the magical treasure box between our legs, but that doesn't mean that you can't come and talk to us and we won't listen to you. The right woman is going to allow you and give you grace. The right woman is going to give you this respect that you need. The right woman at the right time is going to give you the things that you need. You have to understand that you have just as much power as we do. You have just as much power between your legs as we have between ours. You just don't know how to think with this one
Right.
first and then that one second.
Or that one first. Cause the
Whichever.
cause the real one. But see, even with that, I think it comes with reps in the gym, right? For me, I think and I'll tell everybody the same thing over and over. Growing up as the fat kid that had to be cool with people to kind of get accepted in certain friend groups taught me everything I need to know as far as like human relations one on one, right? Even why people will look at the fat person in the room and say, all of the hesitations. I know all this stuff. You going on the airplane, you sitting on the little seats, the seats is a certain, all that stuff, right? So I think when I learned that and I accepted that for what it was, it's like, yo, I got the fat gene, right? Make fun of it, right? What happens is when you start to switch and you start working out and you start finding them colognes that smell right, then you start finding the clothing that looks right, then you start finding the jewelry, then you start learning how to walk and talk a little bit different.
Hmm.
Now you start working them reps in the gym, and whoever rejects you, you be like, I don't care. I'm him. You become a himologist. But I think because we have so much social media, like the kids ain't, and I say kids, I'm talking about like even 30-year-old, 30 and under. They don't have the reps in the gym. Like we came up where you had to say, "Do you like me?"
Yes or
Yes,
no.
no.
And you got that rejection instantly.
Instantly. Right. It wasn't. It wasn't a unread or a read message on a
Mm-hmm.
like you were in front of her getting like talking. I think that's what's messed up right now. I think that's what, and I made a post on, I think Threads. I was like, yo, dudes, y'all got to stop airing y'all business out on social. It's feminine. It's feminine. Real dudes deal with it. We figure out how to
Mm-hmm.
deal with it either internally in our friend groups, or we go into the family, or we just do it internally and sit on that ish.
Yeah.
But I think that's what's missing. Because I think if
Communication. Yes,
what,
that is what is missing. Effective communication. It is. It's missing.
yeah, you need some level of self confidence too.
You
Yeah,
do.
yeah. But see, even with that, like being fat, honestly, and I don't want to say it because it sounds terrible, but I would say I almost wish everybody could be fat for like 30 days. Like
I
real
mean,
fat. Like
it's real. It's a real thing. To being able to be comfortable in your own skin, no matter how big or small you are, it is huge.
yeah,
And that comes with self-awareness, self-confidence, and self-understanding that it's okay that everybody does not like you. It's okay that you're not everybody's cup of tea. You just need to be confident in your own personal cup.
right. And if you're one of him, just know you got mad cups. You got cabinets. All right, I need to go to. I want to go to that one of them clips that you sent before we jump off. Oh my god. Oh, pretty pimp privilege. You want to go there?
Yeah.
We can go there. We go there. Pretty privilege. I like. Mm-mm-mm. If y'all got something in the chat too, we can read it since we got the YouTube up. I mean, we got the what we got up? Yeah, YouTube. Uh oh. Uh-oh, what, whoa,
I'm
what, what?
sorry.
I'm telling you. All right, let's see.
Feel like they're beneath other people based on I didn't do for this face.
I love the naiveness,
I
man.
hate the fact that people have to feel like they're beneath other people based on I didn't do for this face. And that's something I explain to my kids regularly. When people tell my daughter that she's beautiful, I correct them. Yes, she's take that compliment. She'll say that's God's compliment. That's not my compliment, but thank you because she didn't do for that. The
Wow.
first thing
Can we
that
write that
happens,
down?
the first thing that happens is
You
when you
didn't do
find yourself in a messed up situation as a grown up, you're like, damn, what can I do? What can I do? I'm pretty. So now you about to trick with. Now you about to hit the stage. Now you about to use your face because you know how to use your face to get what you want because he's been telling you you're pretty all your life. I hate
Wow.
that shit.
Wow. So
I
now,
hate that shit.
now
So
we
be
need a press
clear. The
conference.
reason why I have such feelings about this conversation is because this is something I am very intentional about. My
Yeah.
daughter is light skinned, hair look like mine, green eyes. I tell her regularly, you better be smart because that face ain't gonna do to get you laid on your motherfucking back.
X.
So you agree with that?
What's a pretty face?
Face could do a lot.
Okay, you're right. People can buy a pretty face. Asians do it all the time. Uh, Colored people do it all the time. People do it all the time. They go and buy a new face and then they're pretty. And then what? What about on the inside? Beauty is only skin deep, but ugly is to the bone. That's all I gotta say.
Uh,
No, I have not experienced pretty privilege because I'm goofy. That's the problem with that. I can't You can't have pretty privilege if you're goofy. Or I have experienced a lot of denial because people don't think that I have any brains in my head because they feel that I'm attractive, so I'm probably stupid. I've experienced that. And then I open my mouth and they're like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting that." You can go read between the lines and go have several seats because I'm out.
when she says read between the lines, she's talking about the middle finger games. She's talking about the middle.
I am.
Um, So I don't know. I think pretty privilege can get you into a lot of rooms.
It has not gotten me into a lot of nothing.
Have you tried to use it?
Have I tried to use it?
I got one for you. Bam! I got one for you. All right. So, so we'll just establish the fact, right? We'll establish the fact that you have pretty privilege. You're an attractive African Native.
Don't talk about my race. Go next thing.
You're pretty that. You're pretty hurt, right? Uh, have you tried to use that pretty privilege, or have you even been aware that you have pretty privilege?
Am I aware that I have pretty privilege? I
Yeah.
have not had anything go in any position to where my face has gotten me any sort of privilege. It has not gotten me any privilege.
So something I would say this. I think part of part of the superpower, right? Take it into X-Men category. Part of
Mm-hmm.
the superpower is being aware that you have the superpower,
Mm,
right? I think what happens is, like me, I'm the same way. I think the only thing that changed was after a nigga went broke. I was like, oh no, we got to stop this, nigga. But I would dilute my level of intelligence or talent in certain rooms because I felt like I needed to play it back to be accepted in those spaces, right? You do that over time, and I did this for years, like back to back. This I'm talking about before the Grammy and after the Grammy. I did it for years, right? What happens is you start to believe that sauce that you mixed up, and you start to lean into the I'm only this. I only do this. I only offer this. I do. I could dress in that, but my body type ain't like this, right? I built all of these things up for years. When I started doing real estate, shouts out to Reg, and when I started doing like public service work with Georgia,
mm-hmm.
I started to learn it. I was getting like the knocks on the head, like, no, bro, that's you. Like, that's you. Like, right? And that allowed me to tap back into the superpower of communication,
Uh-huh.
connecting with people again, and just showing out through being genuine.
I can't wait to say something about these comments.
I ain't even looked at the comments. I ain't even looked at.
So I want to go ahead and say something to D. So I want to just go ahead and tell you something. With a woman who has a nice face, who can speak clearly, and who has sex appeal, no, it does not work in your favor. It works against you. And being that I know that I'm attractive, Reggie, I have no problem being able to walk into a room and know that in any scenario, I am the shit and I'm going to have your husband, your friend, your boyfriend, your person look at me because I have a nice face. I have a nice body. I have a lot of nice things. But let me tell you, something that I am not is conceited. Something I'm not is I'm very aware of what goes on and who is around, and it is really really important to understand that because you have a nice face does not equal you having opportunities. It'll get you an opportunity up into a certain extent, a certain degree. But if I go and I try to get a job with that I did before with this VP who was a black VP, but his wife was so intimidated by me because she saw me. I didn't get the job. You know why I didn't get the job? Because I asked, how could I have interviewed better for this role in this position? It was like, no, you actually interviewed very well. How could I improve my resume? Your resume was very impressive. Okay, then what was it? It
So
was the fact that his wife had insecurity issues, Reggie. So
so
that alone can equal you not getting opportunities because those people have a problem with it. And it has nothing to do with screaming that anyone has a problem because I am very okay with myself.
So
But
that
it is a problem for other people.
so this is along with the superpower. Along with the superpower, you start to learn again. I think that's why I love the X Men. That's why I love X Men because Professor X, you got to go to the academy
Mm-mm,
to learn
mm-mm.
how to use your superpowers. If you don't learn how to use them, you gonna kill somebody, right?
And you know what works for me? I learned the things that work for me, and I learned the things that make me stand out. I also learned when to speak and when not to, which a lot of people don't know when to do it at all. When to observe your environment and when to make sure that you are at the top of your game. Make sure you make good connections that last for a long time so people remember your name. They remember who you are. They remember where they saw you.
It's cool.
It's true.
So okay, the reason I say it's cool, right? With the whole playing it back, being aware, having the confidence. I think, and I don't want to sound conceited. I don't want to sound
You
arrogant.
are conceited though, it's okay. You are.
No, no, no. So this is how I look at it, right? And I'm going back to because remember, for me to go back to my 9 to 5, I actually had to do an interview. Wow,
Mhm.
an interview, right? But see, even with that, how I just said, wow, interview, right? I already know automatically whatever room I go into, I'm gonna read the mess out of that joint, which I'm sure you do well.
Mhm.
And I think the level of connectivity is what I start to focus on before I land any plane anywhere. Before I focus on, I'm gonna try to connect on a personal level as quick as possible, right? Um, when I went to do the new interview, I'll call it that, right? I went in with I think did I have a polo on? I didn't dress like dress, and this is technically a corporate job. I didn't dress. I went in there. I saw the superintendent. I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Boy, you almost late." I was like, "Man, my bad, bro. I was gonna get y'all coffee." I said, "I know you be liking the joints, and that, right?" I don't have to work to sell you on getting
Mhm.
you. Yeah, we already here with it. Even when he was starting to, he was asking me, the superintendent was asking me questions like this. He was like, "So what's how many years have you had in the business?" So I was like, "Oh no." He's like, "We're gonna put 5." All right, how many right? So but for me, I expect all of my relationships that I build with people
Mhm.
to develop like that. And when I say all of them, I'm saying all of them. If I'm in the space, I'm looking for one of them things, right?
Mhm.
Say I'm a free agent on the market. I don't expect to work to get no woman. Like no, I'm not I'm a creature of habit. I don't do a whole lot of extra stuff and like no. Now if it's a brand new room, if it's a fresh room that I'm coming into, I'm gonna still look to connect with as many people as possible on a
Mhm.
personal level. When I say personal level, we could all be at that mixer for real estate.
Right.
We could all be in there talking, yeah, they're gonna do a new development deal over here because the Super Bowl coming to Atlanta, right? That could be the talk of the room overall. I'm not talking about the Super Bowl. I'm gonna talk about your kid is playing soccer. I'm gonna ask you questions about like,
Personal questions.
yeah, how do you and your wife make it work? Oh wow, how do you do it so long? Man? Wow, I'm gonna do that stuff. And then guess what?
Mhm.
Before we leave, yo, I need no. What's your number again?
Mhm.
Done. We ain't working for no deal. No,
No.
so. But for me, that can be a catch 22 because I'm that all the time. And when it's people that don't want that from me, I'm still that. It get on Shamia nerves. She be like, "Stop!" I be like, "Yo, I'm just sometimes like I want to, cause I'm just a creature that wants to leave Earth empty, right? I wanna spread so much positivity. I wanna get so rich, and then give away so much money. When I'm like, yo, I did it. We did it, Joe. Look, Joe, we did it. You know. So, but I think for you, you're gonna have to learn how to lean into that. All of the greatness that you offer, huh? We're gonna turn this into a ministry moment. All of the greatness that you offer, you're gonna have to learn how to lean into it and be comfortable.
But here's the thing, what you don't know is in a face-to-face thing and on a regular basis, I have no problem leaning into that. I have a lot that I just sit back and I'm comfortable within myself. I have no problem with communication. I have no problem with having conversation. I have no problem with getting people to come. I used to sell people $50,000 worth of jewelry. I have no problem making connections and getting people to come back and being all into all these things. My whole thing is we were talking about the face, the pretty. That having a nice face does not automatically open doors for you in every scenario that you're in. You have to have a lot that goes back into it and to back that up. My eyes are not green. I am not light skinned. I am brown. Don't try me. I saw you.
That's up for debate.
But
Up for debate.
it's so it's one of those things where I have no problem with sitting back and being comfortable in my skin, but whenever it comes to any space and any new anything, I'm definitely going to make sure that I put my best foot forward, but I'm not getting ready to let you stomp on me. I'm not getting ready to let you downplay me. I'm not gonna give you the opportunity to say something negative. Yeah, I there are a lot of imperfections about me. I don't care. Like, okay, you don't like it. I know somebody that love it.
But with the room,
With the room, even with the room,
necessary though.
like, oh my gosh, you got too much cleavage. Hold on, let me adjust myself and make it a little bit better. Like, I'm going to make sure that it's like a last stand mark for because if it makes you uncomfortable, that's your problem, not mine. I need you to understand that I have no problems with any role, any hair out of place, and none of that. I'm good with it. I'm okay with it. It annoys some people to the point where they're just like, um, do you care? Absolutely. I care what I think about it. I spent a lot of time when I was like younger being concerned about different things, but that's because you had to unlearn unhealthy behaviors and unhealthy things from other people because their view of you needed to be a certain way. My view of myself is exactly what I want it to be. If you don't like it, close your eyes and look away. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
So I think there are certain times where the room. I'm always go back to that
Okay.
room. I,
You can go back to the room, but here's the thing. Just like me, I'm going to read the room just like you. I'm going to find the one person that I know is going to make a difference in this whole scenario and situation and make sure I leave a lasting connection with them. I'm going to make sure that everyone is affiliated and knows who I am. That's not a problem. The
yeah,
problem is people coming up with different things about who you are when they don't know you. But, that's COE, you know.
yeah, yeah. I do agree with that. I think sometimes it's even fun. I like to throw people off.
Me too.
I love to just see how they respond to certain conversations. I know when I first started getting cool with the white side of my coworkers, right? And the funny thing is we had a lot of the same views on a lot like family, somewhat organized religion and a lot of stuff. We have a lot of the same views. Christianity, all that stuff, right?
hmm
Um when they started talking Trump, this is years ago, not now, but years ago when they started talking Trump, I joined into the conversation almost like Clayton Bigsby.
You just having too much fun with it.
I can't believe.
Too much fun with it.
But guess what? The funny thing was, I saw how they got quiet,
Mm.
and they would look at me like, oh, wow, so you,
You see that?
yeah, yeah. And but after that, when I tell you, them mugs would give they left arm for me just because they were like, yo, I f with you. And a lot of the stuff, and now this is the flip side. When they started getting into the blackety black conversations, I was like, no, 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 no,
Mm.
no, 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 no. Like with this, and they're like, yeah. I mean, I guess I can see where you coming from. But I think that's what's missing with just the human side of what's going on, right? Everybody's getting onto the social media. Everybody's picking a party, and
Mm-hmm.
nobody's really just doing some real deep soul searching on connectivity. Like, how can we, where do we meet in the middle? I know the politicians say, well, I reach across the aisle and I'm always working with, no, no, like on a real, they,
Real.
yeah.
Yeah.
How do we connect? And that's what I've really been wanting to hone in on the older I've gotten. Of course, all of my 20s was just music business and coke. All my 20s. Music- I see.
Where your mama at?
I knew I was just gonna catch you off guard. I wanted to catch you off guard. But no,
I'm gonna find your mama and I'm gonna message her.
I didn't do no coke. Did I do coke? No, I never did coke. Never.
You mean like Mike?
Ray Charles.
You mean like Mike D?
Who? Mike Jackson? What Mike?
Mm-mm. I was reading the comment.
What are you talking about? What you say?
Could you date a man who's not gay but may have feminine ways like mannerisms?
Oh.
Mike got some feminine mannerisms.
Oh, me?
You just did what?
I thought I was cute. I thought I was cute.
I love that.
I thought I was cute. Oh my god, I'm not cute. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Listen, I don't have any problems with it at all. I guess it kind of would depend on um how feminine. Like if your nails are better than mine, I don't know if I can handle that. I would be a hater. I would be a hater.
What, what I call them? Toxic masculinity. Oh,
This is just goes back to some inside jokes that we have towards each other. This is why I'm messing with him this whole time. Not. I'm just shots fired. You right.
so one, I'll share because I know people like, oh, they got inside joke. Oh my god, look at this.
I've known him for a long time. We better have some inside jokes. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, but no, I said no man should say cute. Nothing
You said it like a bunch of times.
cute. And what else I say? It's given.
You, it's given.
Yeah, no
You
man.
were like, "Ooh, it's given."
Yeah,
Come. I'm like,
no. So that's why I said I thought I was cute. Yeah. Henceforth, the laughter.
I mean, I feel like if you have some feminine mannerisms, if you're not doing other feminine things, I could care less. And you know what I'm talking about.
What is a feminine thing? Share.
Those feminine things, like if your legs aren't, or as long as your legs aren't up in the air,
What you mean?
you know what I mean. I don't want to get canceled, but you know what I'm talking about. If you're not asking me to do some special
Oh,
things,
yeah.
it doesn't that does not matter. I'm gonna send you a clip and we'll share it next time where There's this man who he truly adores his wife. They're African. He buys her dresses. He calls her his flower. He helps, pick her hair out and different things. And some people view that as being quite feminine, and it's not. Like, it's very endearing and it's very, like, sweet and gentle. And
What's sweet and gentle?
the way that he is with his wife, the way that he talks about her, gushes about her, like, he'll buy her dresses and different things. And hmm,
Is dresses she picked out?
he picked them out. He picked out special dresses that he would love to see her wear. And no, he does not wear her dresses, but he buys dresses that he wants to see her in and how he wants her. He was like, "Oh, I think this will look nice with these shoes. Like, this will look beautiful on you." Those are nice things that may be feminine, but it doesn't take away from your masculinity because you want to see your mate in this dress.
Is it
It's like,
exotic dresses
is it what?
for the bedroom, like exotic lingerie dresses?
No, they're dresses that she can wear outside. They don't show that part. I'm sure that there are some, but I will send you the clips so you can see what I'm talking about, and we will pick back up on that part when it comes to feminine mannerisms for men.
If I can't see that, I'm trying to find a universe where that makes sense.
I'm gonna show it to you.
I can't see unless,
No, he is not a designer.
yeah, that's what I'm about to say. That
I
was
don't think so.
the first pick right there. Like if he on
I
some
don't think
Kanye
he
West,
is a designer, but I'm gonna send the clips to Mike and you'll be able to see it.
if he a stylist, baby,
And it's very sweet.
it's sweet. I bet. Arnold Palmer.
Like, are you doing like all of these and like, it might get on my nerves if you do it a whole lot. I'm not gonna front.
And on the hip, leg. That's very descriptive.
That's very, very
Very
descriptive.
descriptive. Let
I'm gonna have to ask my brother.
me see. Hands on his hip, legs bent. Like what kind of legs bent? I'm trying to understand.
Like cross,
I'm trying to understand that. I don't get it. See, a regular man don't make sense out of what you saying.
that part.
If she like it, I love it. Yeah. Okay. I'm just I'm at 40, and I'm gonna put everything off on just getting older. Um, at 40, I'm learning that
A
some of
lot of that stuff don't even matter.
yeah, at some point, I was almost, and I'm inching there. I'm slowly getting there. But you seen some? Have you heard some of the dudes is like guapped up, right? Got the like paper out the wazoo, right? They've
Mhm.
been hoes for years. They've been getting
Mhm.
veggie from the Himalayas, right?
Mhm.
A lot of them they get older, especially like in their 60s. Uh,
They get a 25-year-old.
no, the ones that stay married. I'm talking about the ones that stay married. They be like, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
just F her. Just F her, dog. And he's talking about effing his wife. Like, just go ahead F her, dog. Like, yeah, do you think? I never, I can never see in any universe where that would make sense. What you about to say?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Mm-mm.
I can never see in any universe where that would make sense. The older I get, I can understand why those older guys get like that. Not just because of I think they call metrosexual.
Yeah, that's
I
exactly
consider
right.
myself metro. I can because I like dressing. Like I like to dress.
Mm-mm. That's not what he's talking about, baby. Mm-mm.
Uh, what is
But
it?
go back to F her. You was talking about a outside gentleman effing his wife.
Yeah. And like I said, after if you got
That's a polygamous, polyamorous type of relationship.
if
That's an open marriage. An
yeah,
open marriage.
but
Is that?
I can see in what universe that makes sense.
I mean, it probably makes sense in a lot of universes because it's cheaper to keep her type of situations where. they would rather, let her do the things that they want to do, like some of these rich people
Excuse me.
um
Speak.
doing the things that they want to do.
No, I ain't there yet. I'm not okay with it. Lord Jesus. But I can see where it makes sense though. I see where it makes sense, especially like I thought the Will and Jada stuff was stupid at one
I
point.
don't think it's stupid. I think that it it should have just stayed personal.
Right.
And then if it wasn't no longer personal, then it should have been, if you're that big of a celebrity, there needed to be an open press conversation talking about the dynamic of your relationship because you're that big.
Right.
No, not no, Reggie, no.
But all right, I'm gonna say this. And we're gonna start getting off. But I have been to a Jamie Foxx party, right? Years ago. Years ago. And I imagine the Jamie Foxx party wasn't too far off from what the Diddy party was. It was not too far off. So it's a lot going on out there in these streets. And he started promoting it. He's having another one. He's having the first one again. Starting. He's gonna have it for Halloween.
I love Jamie Foxx. You just
Y'all got know already. Enjoy this show. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. What? No, Jamie Foxx is cool, but them parties was popping. They broke my heart about making good. I said, no, I love making good. Oh Lord Jesus. Yeah, I remember we were riding in this Hummer. That's when the H3 came out, and we were going to a club called the White Lotus in L.A. And I got too many stories about this stuff. But we were going to the White Lotus in L.A. And this is when I was in A&T. I actually took off a half a semester to go work out there, right? So we were going to the club. The people I were with, they were high profile, so it was always red carpet, private tables, all that stuff, right? This particular night, it was DJ Kid Capri doing the DJ work. He was DJing. Paris Hilton was in there. Malik Yoba was in there. I have to tell you what he was doing awful lot. Woo! When they, when they started talking about Malik Yoba, now I'm like, he been doing that. That's nothing new. But anyway, it was Malik Yoba, Paris Hilton, Lionel Richie's daughter. I can't remember her name. And then the dudes that I was in the club with, right? All in this same like little red velvet area. Uh, and I was just like, yo, they were like, yo, so man, how you feel being out here in LA? I was like, yo, I love it. This is dope. I'm working. I met Dr. Dre's sister. Dr. Dre's sister is the girl from Family Matters. That was Laura's friend, not the one that died, but I can't remember her name. But anyway,
hmm
I think Maxine was her name. I think her name was Maxine. I had to look it up.
it was.
So I'm like, yo, so what's next? He was like, we're gonna go to the Jamie Foxx party. So I was like, all right, dope. Jamie Foxx. Wow. He was like, yeah, he has these like artist showcase every week. Like he just be doing something every week or every month. It's always something going on. So all right, dope. That's how Drake was kind of found. That's how Kanye's turned up. All of that happened at the Jamie Foxx party. So I was like, yo, I said, it's just one girl I want to meet. I just want to meet her. Like, she just a vibe. They're like, who? I was like, Megan Good. I want to meet Megan Good, yo. They laugh. They start laughing. So me coming straight from Carolina, I'm like, why y'all laughing? Why you laughing? What's funny? What's funny? They're like, she been red. We all done had Megan Good. I was like, oh God, look, no, 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 Lord. Ah, yo, my heart was broken in pieces. But all of that came from the Jamie Foxx party. Jamie Foxx party was his house is ridiculous. It looked like a mall. Like it was so the road is up here. I'm talking too much. But this has been fun. I'm a holler. I'm a holler. All of y'all, Kay, do you have any last words? Why are you shaking your head no?
I,
Why are you shaking your head no? What is
I'm
this?
speechless. I can just have nothing else to say.
Oh, it gets worse. It gets way worse than that. That's the light version. Them folk told me Megan Good was out here giving that good. I said, oh, Lord, no. Lord, no, Lord. I went the color purple. No, no, no. Yo, Reggie said my heart's broken. I still like me some. It don't even matter. See, I'm at the point in life where it don't matter.
Oh,
She could have been. It's fine, yo. You know what I mean? We all live. We all got things we live through. You know.
yep. Mhm. Mhm.
But hopefully the whole house ran. And then I end up getting to work at G Unit, and then 50 done had. I'm like, everybody done had it but me. Oh, okay.
Everybody has a path and a journey. Leave her alone.
Now she out here with Jonathan Majors being girl.
Every.
You born again.
Shh.
That
Shh.
is a new cat.
Mm-mm.
That's new.
Mm-mm.
All right.
Leave her alone. Leave her alone.
This is a good question. This might be a good clip. How many times can you have a born again cat?
I don't know the answer to that.
Twice, twice.
A born again?
Born
Make that make sense.
born again. Cause you know he's like, how many times can you be celibate?
I mean, you can be celibate as many times as you need to be.
Okay, how
Do
many
your
times?
kegels and keep it tight.
Kegels. Interesting.
Kegels.
I thought you had to sit in bath salts. I thought bath salts did it. No,
Bath salts.
I'm just. I really
I
don't.
mean, having a bath and having a sitz bath is very good, but you have to make sure that you keep. I'm not having this conversation with you.
You're about to explain it too. I love it.
I was. I'm not having this conversation with you.
I love you. I love you.
No, you don't. No, you don't. Trifling. I said what I said. Trifling.
Go ahead and explain. I'm listening.
I'm not. Uh.
Tentatively, I'm listening. I promise you. No
Nope.
jokes. No jokes.
Mm-mm. No, Diddy.
Uh, Reggie said it's still like a
Facts. You
Oh,
know they don't put everything on the Carfax. You got to go find the other report and look into that.
yeah.
Hmm.
Yo, I ain't gonna. All right, I'm not. It's gonna get too explicit. I don't want to go there because this was gonna get explicit. So we gonna holler at y'all, yo. This has been a great show. If y'all know, let's do this as a PSA. So we got to figure out. You gonna say a part? I'm gonna say a part. You gonna say a part? I'm gonna say a part. So we are looking. If you're looking at this, come close. Come close. Come close. If you are looking for love, we want to
Like
help.
actually looking for love.
We want to help you find it.
We do.
So all I need you to do is send us a DM to currently it's just going to be the Mad Lucrative Network on Instagram or
Hmm.
the Mad, was it Mad Ads Network at gmail.com. I'll put everything down there. We're looking to hook you up. This is no balloon popping. We want some
No balloon popping. I mean, of course, sometimes Goliath he does. have the jokes, and he will pretend pop a balloon for you for a red flag, but he's just joking. Um, but yes, please, because he has a lot of followers and he has a lot of good people that be looking, ladies, they be
I do have
looking.
good people. I got Africans too. I know y'all. I know y'all want them Africans. They want them
And
Nigerians.
then they got that light skin Azai.
That is,
I don't know if he still got,
come on.
he could see you up there and y'all could be like a match.
So come through. We're looking for you. We want to put you on one of these shows. It's on Tuesday nights, 9 o'clock until. We try not to put too much of a time limit on there because we want to get it out. We want to make sure you connect with somebody. So
Yes, we want to get you your somebody.
sound good. I like that. Get you your somebody. We go. It's gonna be
Get
slow.
you your somebody.
There we go. All right. So anyway, we gonna holla. All right. Peace, y'all.